Hi, Rini, welcome. I'm so happy to host you again. How are you
Thank
doing?
you. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. And how are you doing?
I'm good. I just, hopped on from another meeting. But anyway, this is part of our life when we are doing a business
Hopping from one
online,
meeting to another.
one meeting to another. So, I'm excited about the conversation that we are creating today because this is something we are introducing for 2025 and beyond, where we as educator are taking care of our well-being, our energy, and making sure that our business is growing and people around us are also don't miss us and making sure our systems around are well designed and placed that like when you're down everything goes down. That's not the story. So welcome. How excited are you to share about?
I'm very excited because when we talk about well-being, like it's overall complete. So if we are not complete, we are not giving the complete thing to anyone, no matter
Hmm.
what we do. That is
Yeah.
what I believe, and that makes me excited too. And I just now that I have started talking to people, vouching for my organization and my courses, I'm pretty confident about doing that. And I
Hmm.
find people still are not very sure what is that holistic well-being.
Hmm.
So they say that, okay, we have a proper diet on proper time, sleep is there, then what is the need? But when I see the educators, that is the biggest profession in this world
Yes.
where other professions comes up.
Yeah.
And I see the coaches who are like the pillar of other people's life. So if they are not aligned in complete sense, so then the whole thing is it's not complete at all. You can't give it if you are not from inside you. If you are not complete, you can't give the wholeness or the completeness to other anybody else. You can't make them feel that they are. And there is always something lacking in people, and people are not ready to accept or work on it.
Yeah.
And that is where I feel that no, it has to be done, no matter what. It might be slow process. It
Hmm.
might be some people accept it quickly, some people accept it take time to accept, but that is fine for me. But I'm ready to be there and watch for it.
So the workshop that I've been doing for last 5 days and today is day six, and it's all about the inner work when it comes to success in life or business or anything. Like even if it is your family and your relationships, money, and it's all comes. So often we look at what's visible, what we can see, what we can measure, you know, what we can't see. For example, our subconscious or the unconscious mind. I'm not an expert of it, but yes, we can't see that. The conscious part is so we are hitting for a domain which is unknown. And
True.
that's why people are they don't understand it very quickly when you say what's holistic well-being all about. So before we get into the conversation, because this is going to be, the foundation of what, our community is going to grow. Now it's that roots we are going to talk about, like the nurturing of the, now I think I can say I have built a strong, you know, a plant which is growing. It has fruit, it has flowers, but it's about nurturing it that it grows big and no we can turn it into a forest kind, right? So introduce yourself and from why you chose to be a holistic wellness coach. And the most interesting part of this conversation is how many awards you have got for the last year. Please
Yeah.
list them.
I got almost 3 awards. One is honorary doctorate, another is the best mental health expert, and another is for one of the categories for leadership coach.
Wow.
So yes, when I'm receiving this award, though it makes me excited, but at the same time, it makes me more responsible
Hmm.
because keeping this name is not enough. I have to work more harder than this. And that is the very reason I have changed the whole branding of mine this year, complete for 2025, so that people can know that when we are talking about well-being, it's not about just health or just about food, exercise, and all. It's more than that. It's like if you want to walk in your life, if you want to do a journey, you need a compass or you need a map.
Hmm.
Without that, you're not going to reach anywhere.
Yeah.
So, yes, that is the reason why the branding has changed from holistic wellness to core compass. So, it's basically addressing all your four integral part of your life so that we can reach the point where we want.
Yeah. So, talking about like quickly give me, a quick overview of your journey, like, like your experience in the, you're talking about what is happening right now, like your past, who you were, how you started with me or with others in the coaching arena. And then what are you like, though you have set the tone for 2025, give us a little background.
Yeah. And the day I received the message from you, that was the day everything changed. So, this is a message I'm receiving from you is in July 2023. So, and now when I'm talking, I'm just feeling how quickly it's going to be 2 years. So, 2023 July, I'm receiving the message from you telling that you're Rajni Sanjay and so, and this you want to connect with me. And just 3 months back, that's my 50th birthday on April 16th. I was just made a logo for my own organization and just putting the idea of starting my own organization and have a brand name, the tagline and all, and trying to talk to people to create a website. And that thought is going on. And here comes your message. And that is the opportunity I captured from there. Till that moment, I was an educator, counselor, and a rehabilitation professional.
Mhm.
But my own experiences, personal experiences with my daughter having challenges and being a counselor, seeing other children having challenges, and the limitation in working within an organization as a counselor, as a coach, I felt that I need to start my own organization. And that is, I was like collecting manures, fertilizers, everything slowly on my 50th birthday. And the July in 2023, your message comes. And that is where I grabbed the opportunity to connect with you.
Yes.
Yes, and that is the starting of my journey of the complete team.
Yes.
So,
Thank you so much for sharing and giving me that space of no the somebody who moved the game where you are today, grabbing every other the conversation I have with you, you tell me like, no, I got an award, I got this, I got this opportunity, I got that. And this is, I remember when the first clarity call, you were just quitting your job, like you just put your paper, and that's where things were. But moving on, now you are steady, strong in impacting the educators community. So getting started with conversation today, I want to know like what inspired you to start Nurturing the Nurturers, a path to educators' wellness, and how has your journey, shaped your mission so far?
the reason for nurturing the nurtures is I have been teacher for 20 plus years and teach as an educator counselor. I feel that the educators give the maximum to the society.
Hmm.
And the people or the profession that people are least bothered is the educators.
Ex-
And it's like a sounding board, or you can say punching bag. Anybody and anyone can come and punch them and point a finger on them. They take everything, whether it is children, whether it is parents, whether it is administrators, everyone can come and say everything, but they don't have a place to vent out or take it out. And I have been in this journey, so that has helped me and looking. And when I see especially teachers after 40, 45, they cross, they start having physical conditions like arthritis, BP, sugar, but that is supposed to be the most, I say, enjoyable job.
Yeah.
But ultimately they end up being in hospitals, taking a lot of medicines. And recently also a few of my colleagues were seriously admitted in the hospital for serious conditions. So when I see these things, I feel that I'm not saying the teaching job is doing this, but overall, whatever stress and whatever challenges they are having, there is no one to guide them or support them or give them a backup to tell them, okay, here I am with you. Whatever you need, you can come back to me. So that is no one as such for them, and that has like inspired me to be like a nurturing the nurtures for them. I wanted to bring program, and I
Mm.
have seen now that a lot of suggestions and everything has come up. People are going for entertainment, picnic, and all those. But these are all the short-term distractions. This is
Mm.
not going to cure your physical condition, nor your mental health, nor like you are going to be internally happy, content. So whatever we are doing, it's and very few teachers work on themselves. I know also teachers who have worked on themselves and they are doing their job very well,
Mm.
like taking care of themselves. And but they are all countable in numbers. It's
Mm.
not that somebody you can say like oh, that is a large population who are doing this. That's a very few in number who are doing this. They are countable. And this is my reason for being where I am today.
So I was speaking to somebody, like uh, just before this call, and we were coming like it's all about like we don't take that courage to take that step. Like I need to take care of myself, and once you get that, like I need to take care of myself, then everything around you transforms. Like with you.
Hmm.
Often, we and especially when it comes to women, we are always that receiving the punching bag or whatever you say. But I don't want to put it like only men, women. Men also have their own share of punches. There's somebody who's really providing for the family, and they have a different set of responsibilities. So, having said that, what are the most significant challenges that you see, like when it comes to balancing personal and professional well-being?
Yeah. So most of the people expect that they are teachers, so they should understand the conditions of everyone, whether it is the family member, whether it is their colleague, whether, and as you said, no, it's not only women, it's men also. I see men having the teachers, gents teachers are having more challenges than women teachers. Because at least women can share their sorrows with each other and laugh on some silly jokes and come out of it. Men again with their responsibility being on a higher side, being there are some gents teacher who are the sole provider in the family, so they also have a more challenges, and this is where the like as the whole world knows, this is the one profession where they are not paid well now, though have it has started doing it, but still it is according to the like expenses or the challenges of the world, it's still not adequate enough. So they have their own set of challenges. So they don't have anyone to listen to them. They don't
Yeah.
have anyone to tell them this is what you have to take care of. This is what you have to do. But everyone is there today. तुम टीचर हो ना समझ जाओ तुमको और समझाना नहीं पड़ना चाहिए. So that
Hmm.
is what they tell the teachers. कि आप सबको समझते हो तो खुद को भी समझ जाओ सिचुएशन को भी समझ
Yeah.
जाओ आराम से.
So that no, the level of maturity is expected to be high. So you take care of yourself. Nobody's going to come and help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like in the corporate sector, also the training development budget is the last piece in the list. And even if even if for schools also, it's all about the marketing and the sales side, which is always on the top because it's a revenue generating, place. But this piece is always, uh, ignored, I would say.
Yeah, it
So,
is very much ignored because when I approach the schools for this well-being programs or the holistic well-being program, they say that we have internal people who are doing internally. We are, means they nowadays that they have started with themselves, among themselves, they bring their own teachers from different schools and doing it. But then I'm not saying it's bad or not, but it is not sufficient enough because you're not doing any kind of screening or anything to understand what they are going through. Because I have seen teachers who are going through depressions. I have seen teachers who are having big challenges. They have lost somewhere their dear ones. There is no time for grieving.
Hmm.
And there is no one to understand them. There is no one to support them. And if you approach the school for these programs, they say, एक syllabus खत्म करना, that is the first thing. दूसरा बात टीचर्स के पास इतना टाइम नहीं है एंड इवन इफ दे गिव एज अ the other being on the other side of the coin as a teacher when I have attended many workshops and all, it's all a few days thing and it's gone for after 2 days. It's like having having a Kolkata rasgulla, having the sweets, taste in the mouth for 3 4 hours, and then it's gone. The
Hmm.
same kind of thing. It's for 3 days the workshop goes on. 6 days we have a wow factor, and 7th day we are back to square one because our challenges are different from what they have taught in the workshop.
Yeah. And often people will do the program only for a sake of getting that. It's all on the promotion side. Like, I added this skill in my resume. That's why I'm doing this. There's no, I would say, the need versus the offer marriage happening.
Right.
And even if you look at this training also, like for the last 5 days, I had the screen full of people. And considering this topic is not so important, but then I'm really happy to take this take this as one of the things I'm going to keep working on in a capacity that it serves, because it will give that magical results. But and if you stay invested here, this is the I would say, the subconscious or the unconscious side of us.
True. It's true because if we are not taking wellness from our, like wellness, when it says it's not about just outer world, the physical world, but from inside the unconscious or the subconscious or our worry baggages, if we are not taking care of, unconsciously we are going to give it to our clients.
Yes. And often, like, no, it's easy to say that, no, I tried this, I tried that, this strategy, that strategy. I worked with, I have seen people jump from one course to other, one mentor to the other, and but the place they need to work is themselves, the first place. And yeah. So this is what I know I'm trying to, I think, though the show up is less, but I want bring the significance of this as we go forward. So can you share some success stories from your experience, like
Yeah. So
shop?
when the first workshop when I went to conduct about teachers with the teachers, so they gave me a like a kind of vibration vibe that okay, what better you can do for us. So I being an like qualified art therapist and color therapist, most of my sessions, whether it is with teachers, kids, or coaches or anybody, I use this as a part of my session. So I use one of an activity and help them to understand what is the underlying factor and why they don't have that kind of energy which they want every day. Why at the end of the day it becomes challenging for them to be energetic.
Mhm.
It becomes they have to push themselves up to come up to that level. So that time they said, okay, we never knew that just drawing a heart and putting some colors in that could help someone help us to know what we are exactly.
Hmm.
So what we are going through to the challenges. What is our challenges or emotional challenges that is underlying factor for whatever we are going through at
Hmm.
present. So that way, it was a like it was. They said there was one comment like, "Oh, I didn't know this. Yeah, I knew that I was having certain challenges, but never knew that this is a specific challenge, and now I can work on it."
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
they could say this, and there was one more program where they believe in this. They are the believers of Krishna conscious, and they were there. I had an opportunity to take a session with the teachers. So there also, what helped me is that my like interest to read and know about different aspects, and even Bhagavad Gita to a certain extent. I'm not saying that I'm very expert, but a certain extent, I could speak to them. I could say that this is what Krishna says, and this is what you have to do. Just knowing the thing is not enough. You have to practice it.
Yes, yes, yes. So I remember one of my clients, very first clients, a personal coaching client, and I was doing the work with her, and she is a Islamic teacher. So she told me like one of the biggest breakthrough she had was like the more I connect with myself as we were working together, I was able to kind of connect to Quran. And being an Islamic teacher, she said, I've done this works for decades, but the way I'm the sharing with my students, it is at a different level, the practical level, or something that I didn't see. Like it was more of a theory for me to tell children
True.
like you should be doing this and doing that, but the real sense of it is comes with. So there's so much when it comes to investing in yourself, in your own discovery and growth, and you get better at your craft. So I completely agree with that. And as you said, I've been a student of your workshop. I know you can simply use colors and read people and
Yeah,
tell
for
them.
that, I'm thankful to my mentor, Dr. Asha, who
Mhm.
has been, I'm grateful to her because she has been my first mentor and who made me from a like person who had been muted her mic and video to a person where I'm standing. She has played a very great role in this. So,
Yes.
yeah, and she is the mentor who taught me color and art therapy also.
Yes. So I have experienced, like a curious child. I was like, oh, she knows more about me now, especially the current state of emotions and how I can get to deal with it. So that's a breakthrough that you give. So moving on, I just want to know, like, considering the revolution you are bringing with the, well-being activity through your organization, what is that, the industry you're going to take it by storm? What do you think is possible?
See, it's a very challenging sector because, as we said earlier, that people don't want to invest, neither they invest money nor time in this because they feel that this is the least needed area to be focused on. So yes, this is a very biggest challenge because now also when I approach schools, they first thing they ask is what is the price. They don't ask what I'm the giving. So
Mhm.
sometimes I say I can say 5,000 rupees and give them the minimal thing. But that is not what I want to do. That's not a justifying way of doing this program. That has a motto of doing it.
Hmm.
So yes, it's a big challenge, and that's why we this time we have revamped the whole program. Earlier we were giving a completely structured program. Now we want people at least take the emotional intelligence or EQ survey before even they agree for the program. That's a free of cost. So that they go through this, they understand this, what is their where they stand with their emotions, and then they go forward.
Hmm. Got it.
And
So,
that is the reason why basic that is the reason why we have brought this core compass with three C's. That is
mhm.
being creative, connecting, and be contented. And doing all this through mindfulness.
Great. So, Riddhi, I just want to quickly ask, like, when it comes to our community members, our coaches, is that the same thing or a different version you want to plan for, the new members who will be joining when it comes to your wellness sessions for them? What is your plan?
Yeah, for them also, I would suggest that instead of directly giving them a program, I would ask them to go through the survey, which is
Mhm.
for any human being can see, so they know where they can stand with their own connections. If you
Hmm.
don't connect with yourself, as you said, no, you can't connect with anybody else.
Hmm.
So So how far they stand in the scale of emotions with themselves and with others. Once they
Mhm.
understand this, they will know where they have to work on.
Okay.
And that we have, me and my mentor, one of my mentor, we have developed the survey and we are reforming it as we are introducing it in different institutions.
Great. So we will do this first thing after, you know, this workshop is over, is we'll do a survey for all our members so that maybe there may be some questions like why other coach got a result and not me. So this survey may give them a, like X-ray report, what's going inside you
Right.
that is stopping you. So that could be one place to get started. And definitely those who are joining, we are going to get started with this so that our journey of hand holding you becomes easier. So we know where to work, not just outside of you, but inside also we are, working on along.
So giving them a tailor-made course or a coaching will become easier. We
Yeah.
don't have to struggle too much or ask too many questions also. This
Yeah. And
gives us
not
a certain,
give them what they don't want, right?
yeah,
It won't be a one size fit for all. Like we can do a very customized and personalized work with them. So that's great. And finally, before we close the session, what is your vision for the upcoming year, or what you have set yourself for the organization, and what are your plans, immediate and long term, that you are rolling out?
yeah. So within this whole year, yes, one retreat is due as I have spoken in the last session, where which is will be held in Puri. That is near September. Yeah, long time due. My book will be out by April
Mhm.
last. So that is all about the neurodivergent children. They are speaking to you about themselves. So that is there. And yes, connecting with schools and individual programs for mentoring coaches, teachers are also there. And also for children, young leaders. And this is a very new program that we have started this year, training and coaching the student of +2 level from the very beginning and the engineering level with a combination of soft skill and emotional health so
Mhm.
that they become the more fit to be a young leader rather than just dreaming. They become more fit to be a young leader. And as always for teachers, and why parenting and for teachers, there are programs because they are the stakeholders.
Mhm.
And for them, if I don't give, working with children will become more difficult for them.
True.
So that
So,
is why that is a combination of program.
yeah. So I think it's a good start. Like we have started to, approach with idea of, well-being, emotional, resilience, as well as, putting in that seeds of, of growth as well as leadership, like taking control of your life at a very young age. Now it has to start, and good that you have got so many, variations of the
And
program.
I forgot to add it. We have already started podcast parenting with Desi Tadka.
Hmm.
And we will be starting shortly a podcast with youth, especially
Yeah.
between youngsters from between the age of 18 to 25 to, and its name is Listen to Me. At
Hmm.
least we want to know what exactly runs in their mind instead of we grown up or we adult deciding that this is what they should think.
Yeah.
So when working with children, this is what I have come to know that they have their own thought process. There is no one to listen to them.
Hmm.
So to bring this up, this is the program that is coming.
Great. So thank you, Rennie, for giving us a small, idea about what you are doing, because the impact looks huge, as you say, working with educators, helping their on their well-being. So it reflects on their personal and professional life. Plus, as they work with students, it works on them and the parents. So there are so many, it's a wide, range of impact that we are creating just working with one person or maybe one institution. can bring generational change also. So beautiful. I'm so happy that I could partner with you, and my community of coaches will benefit from your work. And I think the goal for 2025 and beyond is to create resilient leaders who can take care of themselves and be a role model in helping people, not just bringing numbers to the bank account. You take care of your health as well, so it's not your BP and weight is also going up.
Yeah,
Oh,
very true.
yeah. So thank you so much for sharing this, and I'm
My
really
pleasure.
and looking forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank
Okay.
you, Ranjini. Thank you for inviting me. And it was my pleasure for sharing the things.
Yeah. So thank you, Zakari and Saroj, for staying till the end. And few people have left. So thank you for staying and listening to us. And look forward to, working with you soon. Okay. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.